Welcome. You back again. I'm back again. I am the Nasty Pastor. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for a like, for a share. I definitely thank you for some of the comments. I've seen some of them. I get my little notifications letting me know, bleep, you know what I mean? And I like the fact that y'all like it. I like the fact I see amen in some places. I love the fact I see that, the little red hearts and all that. You know what I'm saying? It encourages me, it motivates me, and it's letting me know that people understand my vision, my outlook. You feel me? It ain't a lot, but I know there's a few out there that get it, that understand it. And what I'm not gonna do, lie to you. What I'm not gonna do, tell you to go do something, go try something that I know don't work. It ain't that it worked for you, but it don't work for me. I know it don't work for nobody. You feel me? Cause usually something that really shouldn't work and it work now is because you got somebody under a spell. You got me? They putting up with your BS because right now they're in a struggle, a real struggle, and you came along to pick them up out the struggle. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. We all have dealt with someone that was in a struggle. You got me? And we picked them up some type of way. I don't care if we, paid a bill. I don't care if we went and fixed something on their car. I don't care if we became the babysitter so they can go get a job. Some type of way you help pick them up. You got me? All right, let's go and get into chapter 49. And once again, this is the love and respect experience. This is the full reading. And I am reading from this book by Dr. Emerson Edgar Riches. Please go pick it up. Please go work these 52 steps before you sit in front of a lawyer or a judge to decide on your marriage. You got me? Honestly, you don't need a lawyer or a judge. You just need a little bit of paper, the understanding how to file for a divorce. You feel me? And if you and your woman, you and your spouse is that much, how to put it, put emphasis on the financial part of your marriage, then your marriage won't nothing but about finances. Your marriage won't about love. As a man, you should know that if the breadwinner, the person that brings in the most money, you're to leave your spouse at the same level of living when you exit. You feel me? You feel me? And honestly speaking, nowadays it's the same thing with a woman. When that woman divorces her husband, her spouse, the spouse is supposed to land in the same environment, the same financial state as they was living. You get me? See, I've been explaining to the wife that was, you can fight this, you can go in court with some BS, we can take it in front of a judge, or this could be very simple and plain, because see, there's nothing I wanted from her. You got me? And I also explained to her that I have enough information. You will owe me alimony. See, I'm being displaced. I have to pick myself up and go in a hoop. I'm being displaced. I will explain to y'all the outro. After I finish with chapter 52 reading, I have an outro. I have all books have an appendix. All books have a conclusion. I have something to explain at the end of this. And I'll get more into that then. But, as the breadwinner, as the person that brings most of the money in, you don't leave your spouse ragged. You got what I'm saying? As a man, you should want your spouse to be able to survive, especially you got kids by that woman. You feel me? You should want that woman to be in the best environment to raise your babies. You feel me? So, what I'm going to say to you is this right here, you know what I mean? If your marriage was based on finances, it was doomed from the beginning. The beginning. You got me? Because it's based on finances. The foundation was not built on love. You feel me? Love. You got me? The love that the foundation is fueled off, is drived off of, is money. Without the money, that woman wouldn't have not married you. That man would not have married you. So what type of marriage is that? Anywho, let's go and get into the chapter 49. The title is Your Words Reveal Your Heart. Get it? Your words reveal your heart. And that's why people tell you when you're arguing, when you're in a heated moment, a heated issue, shut your mouth up and think about what you're going to say before you say something you're going to regret. Look, the verse comes from James 3:2. Indeed, we all make many mistakes, for if we could control our tongues, we would be perfect and could also control ourselves in every other way. Patience. Have some patience before you think. Have some patience before you do. You know, you get what I'm saying? Give yourself a minute or two before you just jump up and do the most impulsive things. Before you say before you say some impulsive words out of your mouth. Let's go and get into chapter 49. It is one thing to pledge love and respect to another. It is another to bring it off daily, especially through what we say. For example, if Sarah is talking with me about something, and I reply with an absent-minded, as my attention wanders to the TV screen or the newspaper, she might dismiss it the first time, thinking anyone can be distracted. But if I continue to sneak glances at the TV screen or the paper while she is giving me her report for the day, she could easily start to feel unloved. What is Sarah's biggest issue? What is her biggest issue? That her husband not paying attention to her. And she sees that as love, right? If you pay attention to her, she feel loved, right? Very easy. It's very easy, man. And what a lot of us men, if you haven't understood that been married, that's been married and that's still married, when you looking at football, that when your wife won't be in your face, ain't it? When you got your buddies over and y'all having y'all little man day, that when your wife won't be up in your face, right? Right? When they ain't there, she off somewhere cackling on the phone with her sisters, right? Right? And you do the same thing too, right? Because you want some affection and some attention, right? Man, go and get it together here. We grown. We ain't little babies. Babies do that. Get it together. You got it? She might try to laugh it off saying, oh, that's just the way he is. Always thinking about something. But inside, her heart may be in pain. If I tell Sarah I love her, but pay little attention as she talks to me, she can quickly wonder how much I really mean it. I need to communicate my love with words, yes, but also with my attention. See what he found out? With my attention. When she's speaking, she want eye contact. You feel me? Eye contact. That way she know she got your attention. That way she know you heard what she had to say. There are many ways to say I love you, and Sarah quickly detects it when it comes from my heart. And of course, the reverse is also true. Suppose I try to tell Sarah how satisfying it was to help someone with a marital problem that day on the phone or in an email. If she just says yes, well, that's great, honey. What do you want for dinner tonight? You get it? See, that man, he's looking for more. He's looking for more. Oh, baby, bam, 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 blah, 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 blah. She said one thing, and then it's off the bed what you want for dinner. And what most of us men don't understand, right, is this right here. When a woman got something on her mind, that's what's on her mind. You feel me? That's what's on her mind. Honestly speaking, that conversation should have been saved for dinner. You probably would have got a whole lot more out of her or out of him. Y'all sitting down eating dinner. You got me? That after saying what she said, well, that's great, honey. That could have led into, well, make sure you check back with them. How did it go? You get deeper into it. You understand what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been there with the wife that was. I've had these moments with her. You feel what I'm saying? On both ways. You know what I mean? Where that she done something great and she want to tell me about it. Where I done something great and I want to tell her about it. You feel what I'm saying? There's been times that would just shut down. Oh, okay, bye. I see you when I get home. You feel me? You got me. There's been times it was really, okay, bam, that's good. Okay, but what about this? She's more into the conversation. Let's get back to this. And of course, the reverse is also true. Suppose I try to tell Sarah how satisfying it was to help someone with a marital problem that day on the phone or in an email. If she just says, yes, well, that's great, honey. What do you want for dinner tonight? I could begin thinking that she does not value my work all that much. Or if I invite her to watch a special feature on the evening news and she says, you go ahead, I need to call some friends. It would be a small jump for me to start wondering if she really has much respect for me in her heart. There are many ways to communicate respect, and I can quickly tell when it's genuine and from Sarah's heart. Granted, you might be thinking, wait a minute, just because I slip up, get distracted, or use careless words doesn't mean I have no love or respect in my heart. Nobody speaks perfectly all the time. Nobody always says just the right thing every moment of the day. That's a good point, but I am talking about patterns and habits. Got it? Patterns and habits. See, the first time you get to thinking, you say, okay. The second time you get to start wondering, and what I'm saying making sense, and what I'm saying mean anything. You feel me? But I am talking about patterns and habits. Sarah and I admit that neither of us speaks perfectly all the time. As today's verse puts it, we all make mistakes, often with our tongues. But what is the solution? If we can control our tongues, we control ourselves. We realize that if we are interested in living out our love and respect, we must do all we can to measure our words carefully. We won't bat 1,000 and talk perfectly every time, but we can ask God to help us talk less imperfectly. Does that sound like aiming too low? We don't think so, as we measure our words and ask God for the wisdom to talk less imperfectly. We listen better to the love and respect that flows from our hearts to each other. Well, that's the end of 49, and it's been wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Get your marriage right. Get your relationships right. Get it right. You know what I mean? Take time. That resolves back to patience. If you don't like something, speak now. You feel me? Because some people don't want to hear it a month later. Some people don't want to hear it the next day. They need you to speak now, in the moment. You feel me? Speak up. You feel me? Anywho, I am the nasty pastor. I would love for you to go like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. You have something you want to say, you have a question, you have something you want to add on, go and put it in the comment section. I'm always, getting my notifications. I'm always willing to talk more. I'm always willing to let two swords sharpen themselves. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. I really don't care if you're gay. I'm here to help. You got me? I'm here to pass on my wisdom. Anywho, once again, I am the nasty pastor. Love you, and I'm out.